This 18th century flint building may look to you like a classic country church, but there's another side to it that proves it to be something quite different. Find out more in just a moment. On today's show, I help a jet-set couple put down roots in the country.
Oh, it's just like something out of a magazine. It's beautiful.
But there's an issue they struggle to get their head around.
I can see Mike bumping his head a bit.
I can see crash helmet wearing becoming that.
Today we're in Suffolk, in the village of Tattingstone, and this, as you can see, is not the parish church, but in fact a folly, known locally as the Tattingstone Wonder. It was the brainchild of a local eccentric landowner called Thomas White, who lived nearby and didn't like the look of the farm workers' cottages he could see from his house, and so had them topped off by a false three-sided church tower. However, it's not the only wonder in Suffolk. The East Anglian county of Suffolk shares its border with Norfolk, Cambridgeshire and Essex. During the Middle Ages, the county enriched its fortunes on the back of a thriving wool and textile industry. Evidence of that prosperity lives on today through the immaculate Tudor and medieval architecture of its wool towns. One of the best preserved is Lavenham, which is home to more than 300 listed buildings. To the west of the county lies Newmarket, home of horse racing. It was King James I who brought the sport to the town after discovering the surrounding chalk heathland offered the ideal terrain for one of his favourite equestrian pastimes. Forming the border between Suffolk and Essex is the Stour Valley, birthplace of famed British artist John Constable. In his paintings, he loved to depict this special pastoral landscape, whose appeal continues to enchant many to this day. Let's talk property prices here in Suffolk. Despite only being a 90-minute train journey back into London and with stunning countryside, although not always with poppies, prices are pretty competitive here. The average price for a detached house is £242,000, which is 5% less than the national figure. There are, of course, expensive spots along the coast, naturally, but also those beautiful medieval wool towns like Lavenham and Long Melford. The smart money is heading inland. There's hot spots around Saxmundham and Leiston which offer good value for money. But what about our couple this week? Where are they looking to buy in Suffolk? Let's find out. Now they've stopped jetting around the world, music teacher Jenny and her husband Mike find themselves permanently living in Thaden Boys, Essex. Conveniently close to London airports, their house has served as a great base during Mike's 30-year career in international health development. But it's not somewhere they want to be tied to now.
We want to move now because I've had a very long career as a teacher and we've worked abroad and had a wonderful life. But now we're retired, we feel that we would like to get more into the countryside where we can pursue our interests of cycling and bird watching.
This house has been useful for my work, and to live in it does give us access to the countryside. But we've decided now that we would rather be in the countryside rather than on the fringes of it.
And they want to reduce the size of their current family home, which is a substantial 1950s property.
We're not getting any younger. We feel that this house is just uneconomical to run for us. It's much too large.
We have 5 bedrooms and we don't need them anymore because all our family have flown the nest.
The plan may be to downsize the home, but they are taking with them a supersized 7-metre-long motorhome.
The house would be our home and our base, but it's got to have space to accommodate the vehicle in a way that doesn't offend the neighbours.
We like our motorhome and we've had it for the last 5 years and we've travelled all over Europe. This is because we lived in Africa for so many years and we hardly visited Europe.
With their children settled and the chapter closed on their rather nomadic international lives, the new plan takes on a more rural focus in the East Anglian countryside.
I think the countryside there is beautiful. We would like to have views. That's our major major concern that we don't have here. We would like to be able to look out of our windows and see countryside and possibly have a dawn chorus to wake us up in the mornings.
Binoculars at the ready, for when it comes to birds, both Jenny and Mike have their ears pinned back and their eyes peeled.
Birds just fascinate me. One, they're beautiful. Two, they're incredible creatures. A thing that you can put in your hand that you wouldn't feel the weight of can navigate from Cape Town to a barn in Epping. I'm looking forward to having more opportunities and more close opportunities to indulge in this activity.
But before we can take flight with the property search, we need to find out about the finances for the move.
Our budget for this move is £400,000.
Our buyers are keen to keep connected to their children and grandchildren, so we're concentrating our property search on the attractive countryside surrounding Bury St Edmunds, which has good road links out of the county. Time for us all to step into Suffolk to find out more about this planned move. Welcome to Suffolk. It's a slightly overcast day, but that's not going to hinder us, is it?
Not at all.
Now, why Suffolk? Because you've travelled all around the world, Africa, Caribbean. What drew you to Suffolk?
I think it's near enough for our family to be able to visit us, and we like the idea of being in the countryside. It's much more of a county for beautiful agricultural and natural scenery, so we would prefer that to where we're living at the moment.
Tell me a little bit more about the actual specifications of the house. What does the house need to be like?
For me, I want to have it nice and light and airy, possibly 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, no more. I think we would like to still have a study, and in the study I have my electric piano, and I think and I would like to keep that as my music room as well, so a room big enough for that would be fine.
I don't have a problem with quirkiness. I quite like houses with a bit of quirkiness about them. Something that's a bit different and unusual.
We would like a fairly moderate-sized garden, not too big. We're not very keen gardeners and not very good gardeners either.
We've got some lovely houses lined up. I think they're really interesting. Tell me again your budget.
£400,000 is our budget.
And is that sort of like absolute top limit, or does it have any flexibility?
I think it could have flexibility.
I think there could be some wiggle room, yes.
Yeah.
Well, no time like the present. Let's go and look at some of these wonderful houses we've lined up. Follow me.
Thank you.
With a budget of £400,000 or thereabouts, Mike and Jenny plan to downsize and are seeking a quirky, characterful property with 2 to 3 bedrooms, a study-cum-music room and a low-maintenance garden. A key requirement on their wish list is space to park their 7-metre motorhome. We've found some lovely Suffolk homes that will take our buyers on a tour through a variety of property styles and ages, but I won't be revealing the prices straight away. And finally, we present our mystery house, which comes with a cashback guarantee. So without further ado, we're hitting the road. So I understand that you're very outward bound with cycling and motorhomes. Is that going to be part of your lifestyle here?
Oh, definitely. We always are going to do that, I'm sure.
So when you say go for a ride, how far do you go, Mike?
7-8 miles is a good day for me. I have done 20 or even 50, but normally between 4 and 10.
So Suffolk is good cycling country because it's quite flat.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that is, of course, another of the major advantages.
But for the time being, the highlight for our buyers is being shown the houses. And we're kicking off proceedings in the village of Stansfield, 12 miles from Bury St Edmunds. There are a couple of hundred residents in Stansfield who are served by a country pub and surrounded by unspoiled countryside. And in this village lies a charming, newly thatched cottage, which we've chosen as our first home. I'm excited to show you this one. This is house number 1.
Wow, this is amazing.
Good gracious.
It's
lovely.
impressive, isn't it?
Isn't it incredible? It is picture postcard, isn't it?
It's certainly striking.
It's a 17th century property, but at the back there's a modern extension which we can explore later on.
Wow, and the double garage.
The current owner is a musician, so it's actually a totally rigged out music studio. So does your music room.
Designer.
Let's take a look inside. The gravel driveway that fronts the property has plenty of room to park a motorhome. We're starting the tour in the extension of the main house. Come on in, straight into the kitchen here. And this is the new extension. So this was put on 2008, a completely new build at the back of the cottage. As you can see, very contemporary.
Oh, it's just like something out of a magazine. It's beautiful.
But I think it's a really nice space, a nice livable space. So a good vibe so far?
Very good vibe.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having breakfast here?
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely.
certainly can.
I'll certainly be big enough for me looking after the grandchildren.
Exactly.
Perfect.
The next part of the house is much older, so it's a bit fairy tale for the grandchildren. With no main hallway to speak of, the property flows from one room to another, and we're making our way past a shower room and utility to the main sitting room, which is a step back in time. So you come through a little corridor into this, like through a time machine, time tunnel, into this bit of 17th century cottagery.
This is
Just grazing. You're on tiptoes there.
No, I'm not, no.
Is that a wood-burning stove?
This is a wood-burning stove in a proper ingle nook with a bread oven in the corner. So you
That
really do
works.
have the... Well, I mean, I don't know if it works, but certainly that's what it was used for originally. You've got Suffolk clay tiles throughout this part of the house. And these are the original beams. What are your thoughts about this sort of period property?
I can see Mike bumping his head a bit.
I can see Crash Helmet wearing becoming
But I do think it's very, very beautiful. I mean,
Yes, I do too.
it's lovely.
I think it really is. It's kind of room once you've been... You're going to remember this.
Yeah. A large formal dining room lies behind the fireplace, which in turn leads to a good-sized study. Then upstairs, the main family bathroom sits alongside two double bedrooms in the older part of the property, which all feature exposed timbers. And the largest bedroom is the master, which is in the extended part above the kitchen, with access via a spiral staircase. So after all those low beams, you come into this room with a big high ceiling.
Wow, this is a very light room, isn't it?
You were talking about waking up to the sound of birds, but here you could wake up and actually see the birds.
And the sun shining in.
Worries me getting a tray of tea up to this room.
Not getting any younger.
I'm certainly not getting any younger at the moment. I'm pretty nimble and could cope with everything this house could throw at me, but I'm thinking 10 years on.
So it's throwing up lots of thoughts, which is good. Let's step outside, because I know that the views and the outside space is important. And then we can also talk about the price. Follow me. Both Jenny and Mike are clearly enjoying the historic character of this property, but they raise a good point about navigation, so perhaps a simpler layout might be more practical. However, the south-facing gardens are a more straightforward option, with a paved terrace, level lawns, as well as a summer house, which could be ideal for bird watching out over open farmland. Look at these beautiful fields, very well manicured farmers' fields.
Well done. This is beautiful.
So this is the garden you don't need to maintain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone else does it for you. And this is the garden that you do. Is this about the right size?
I think this is well within our...
Yes, we can cope with
Competence.
this. Mostly to grass. Wonderful.
This gives you everything that you want in terms of views and birds and a quirky property.
Very quirky.
So how much do you think it's on the market for?
I don't know, about 395, possibly.
I think maybe a bit lower, maybe 375.
Well, if you split the difference, you'd be spot on, because it's on the market for 385. So the two of you sort of
Not so
hovered
bad.
around the price. So
Well,
very good. So it's in your budget, but we haven't really seen everything. So it'd be quite nice if you wander around, have a look inside, and then I will meet you out the front, and then we can take it from there.
Thank you.
Kicking off with a property under budget with a guide price of £385,000, the first house is a characterful thatched cottage featuring a kitchen breakfast room, 3 receptions and 3 bedrooms. What's more, it already has a detached music room and space to park their motorhome.
Well, I just thought it was everybody's dream cottage. It's very, very pretty, picturesque.
When I first stepped into the house, I was somewhat concerned about the quirkiness, the lowness of the ceilings. In fact, I grazed my head more than once.
The outside space is tremendous. I mean, I like the fact that it's laid to lawn. It's got some well-established shrubs. I think we could cope with it.
The views to the front and the back are just absolutely more than I think either of us had hoped for, certainly me. I could actually feel that I could live in a house like this.
It's a beautiful spot. All I can hear is skylarks in that field opposite. Hello.
Hello.
Are you all done with your exploration?
Yes, thank you very much.
Very good. Well, that's house 1 finished. Time for house 2. Follow me.
Excellent.
Okay.
The Gipping Valley in the middle of the county is home to Needham Lake. Back in the 1970s, it was an empty gravel pit. Now it's a thriving nature reserve, providing habitats for a wide variety of flora and fauna. Another local haven for wildlife is the Suffolk Owl Sanctuary. Since 2001, this charity has championed the care and conservation of owls, along with other birds of prey. Over 20 different species are bred here in the centre's aviaries, including ferruginous buzzards, Harris hawks, red kites and tawny owls. Mindful of Jenny and Mike's passion for birds, we've arranged for them to meet Andy Hume, the general manager, and Spirit, the barn owl.
How easy is it to get the birds to breed in captivity?
It's all about them being compatible. It's same in the wild, they've got to like each other. Spirit here was bred not more than 20 metres away. Her mum and dad are in the aviary. The wild birds that come to us tend to be for the hospital, and sadly most of them are road traffic accidents. That makes up the biggest majority of injured birds. But we do all we can to get the birds back into the wild through rehabilitation.
Birds like Spirit, who perform regular flying demonstrations, need daily weigh-ins to monitor their flying weight. This ensures they have plenty of energy to fly, but are still just peckish enough to return to their handlers for morsels of food. And with Spirit's weight spot on, she's ready to spread her wings.
Well, this is where we exercise all of our birds, and you guys are going to fly Spirit this morning with us. In the bag is the glove, so I'm going to ask you to put the glove on. They're left-handed. Mike, if you put that one on.
Thank you.
Jenny, yours.
Thank you.
Now, in the bag here, I've got the little tidbits of meat that she will fly to. As she comes towards you, all we'll ask you to do is if you put your arm out straight, she will fly and land on here and get the tidbit of food, OK? So if you want to drop your arm, and I'm going to go that direction, and we'll get her ready for her first flight. OK, Jenny, put your arm up and whistle her.
That was perfect. That's beautiful, isn't it? You can take her home.
I certainly am, if they'll let me.
Before Mike and Jenny get too attached to their new feathered friend, we'd better return to our search for a nest they can call their own. For our next property, we're travelling north-east, making for the village of Finningham. The neighbouring village of Gislingham has a Suffolk pink public house, as well as a convenience store. And in Finningham itself, there's another pub, which is 2 minutes' walk from our second house. A very different offering for house number 2, but I'm quite excited to show you. This is a barn conversion.
Ah, nice big drive too.
Big drive, plenty of space for the
Motorhome.
motorhome.
It doesn't look like a lot of barn conversions I've seen.
Well, actually, this was the barn, and it was extended to have a cattle shed at the back, which was actually then extended again. You can actually see the sort of history of the structure of the barn from the inside. So shall we go inside?
Oh, yes, lovely.
Converted in 1999, at first glance, this sprawling barn conversion may not seem like a downsize. But this property will give Jenny and Mike options, which I'll reveal later on. So into the kitchen at the back of the house.
Oh, this is very different.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Very spacious.
Very high.
Yes.
You're not going to bang your head on these beams.
This is not traditional, but it is unusual, isn't
There's
it?
still a quaintness about it.
Yeah.
That's the kitchen. But next door is this main sitting room, and there you can see the bones of the house very clearly.
Right.
Step inside here
Oh, wow.
and take a spin upstairs.
My word, this is amazing.
It's a big space, isn't it?
I like this. It's good for singing.
Yes, want to give it a spin?
No.
Oh, I was getting all excited then. Mike, what do you think?
Well, I just think it's a lovely room and very different.
Quirky.
A bit of the quirkiness again, yes. You know, I'm up for that.
Less of the concussion.
Less need for a crash helmet.
The upstairs is like a mezzanine. It's a floor with 3 bedrooms and a family bathroom and not much else.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs, as we're about to see, there is all your living quarters that you need. So you could effectively just live downstairs.
I see.
So no stairs up and down, which was something you
Put
considered.
the relatives upstairs.
And then upstairs you could just leave as a sort of guest suite which you need when you use when you need it.
Wonderful.
Well, I think the layout of the house will make more sense when you've seen the master bedroom. So let's have a peek.
Thank you.
Back off the main hallway, there's also a downstairs shower room, as well as 2 more reception rooms. So with either the dining room or the study, there are possibilities for Jenny's music room. And up a small flight of steps, we come to the last room downstairs. So this is the master bedroom, because it's on the ground floor, so it's all on sort of one level. You've got an ensuite bathroom through there, and loads of hanging space.
Wonderful. Actually, this is a very nice room, isn't it?
The stairs in the last property would never be, an easy thing to surmount. So I was wondering whether the idea of living all on one floor would be appealing to you.
It does make sense. Yes, it does make sense to us. But with all those bedrooms upstairs and 3 bathrooms, it's difficult to imagine this is downsizing for us.
Well, I take that point, but let's have a look in the garden and see whether that piece of the puzzle adds up, and then we can make some decisions.
Fine, thank you.
Despite the choices here, I fear they may not be fully on board with the space this barn provides. But outside, the low-maintenance garden would suit the not-so-green-fingered and is framed by a lovely vine-covered walkway backing onto the river. At the bottom of the garden is a river.
Wow.
Not any old river either, the River Dove, which flows into the town called Eye. And then this lovely sort of wooden pergola walkway with wisteria at this end, grapevine at that end, clematis over the front and roses.
Yes, beautiful. That is lovely.
But a very manageable garden.
Absolutely, yeah.
The right size for us.
This is the right size?
Yes, definitely.
Very easy, bit of lawn to mow, few beds to water.
Places to sit out.
Yeah. Looking at the garden itself, this is about the right size. The house, you are thinking, might be a bit big. You haven't explored all of it. But before I let you inside to have a look around, how much do you think this big Suffolk barn conversion costs?
Well, I think it's a very large property, so I think it will be over 400. I would say possibly 440.
I'd agree with over 400,000, but not quite so much. I'd go for 420.
420. So this is on the market for £400,000.
Ah.
And it's been on the market for a while, so they might accept an offer. But I think it might be a good idea to explore inside and to think whether this sort of 2-level living might work. So you have one sort of day-to-day level, which is all on the ground floor, and then the upstairs is for special occasions and guests.
Good thinking.
Have a
We'll
look.
go and have
Go
a
and
look.
explore.
Thank you.
Give me a holler if you get lost.
Fine.
So a very different offering, a very different house. Yes, maybe it's a bit too big. Time will tell. Right on budget with a guide price of £400,000, this fascinating converted barn is a generous offering, chock full of character. The versatile accommodation lends itself to 2 separate living zones, but as a whole offers 3 reception areas, an impressive kitchen breakfast room, 4 bedrooms, and comes with the all-important off-road parking for the motorhome.
The living space downstairs is an interesting option, but there's still a large house to maintain. You can't just forget about the rest of the house.
Oh, very nice sized room. It would be good to have living space just on one floor, but I think it's almost equivalent to the size house that we have at the moment. This is not meeting our requirement for downsizing. So many rooms. What's up here?
It's a lovely house. There's a lot of very good things about it, but I thought that probably it was not what we're looking for in terms of size. I think, sadly, we have to say that this house doesn't score as highly as the first one.
All done?
All done.
Not left anything behind?
Nope.
No.
So let's have a little rest. Armed with a budget of £400,000, house buyers Jenny and Mike want to leave the London suburbs behind and find a country home in Suffolk in which to enjoy their retirement. Coming up, our mystery house has some definite pluses.
That is truly a big surprise, those numbers.
And I get to the root of what's growing on a local estate. Look at the colour. Slightly overcast here in Suffolk on day 2 of our property shopping for Mike and Jenny. And I have to say I'm slightly anxious about showing them the mystery house on the basis of what they said about house number 2 being too big to represent a downsize. The mystery house is, well, it's not small, but it is bright green. Our mystery property takes us to the village of Elmset. Amenities here include a general store and post office, a traditional pub, along with an accessible network of cycle routes. But before we reveal the house itself, we're taking a pit stop here so that Mike and Jenny can familiarise themselves with the location. So, do you know this part of Suffolk?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's the heart of Suffolk. It's very rural, which is what you want, and pretty well connected. You can get to London in 90 minutes. And Elmset's an interesting village. It's a typical sort of Suffolk central village with these lovely kind of thatched cottages.
Yes.
That's not the mystery house, don't worry, it's not that big. But I wanted to talk a bit about some of the things that you can do here, because I know that you're very interested in music. The village has a brass band, always looking for new players. I thought you could maybe take up the tuba, Mike. I can see you playing that.
Yes,
No, it's not that difficult.
But next door, in the village next door, Hadley, they've got a very fine community choir.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Would it be something you'd be interested in joining?
Oh, I would, yes.
Also, this is on a very famous cycle path that goes pretty much all the way up into Norfolk.
Ah.
So this is it's a really well-connected cycle
That
network.
would be very interesting for us.
And, most importantly, it's where the mystery house is. So follow me. And our colourful final offering is a modern and mysterious one-of-a-kind build that lies right in the heart of the village. This is the mystery house.
Wow. It's a beautiful construction, isn't it?
Do you like it?
Yes, it is new, isn't it?
It's 15 years old.
And it's lovely.
It looks fairly sort of low-key from the outside.
Yes?
Nothing shouts out, because the mystery about this house will be revealed when we get around the back.
OK.
So I'm not going to say anything more, but I'm going to ask you to come with me. Come around the back. I'm going to do a brief detour into the garden. Lovely garden,
Wow,
beautiful
lovely
planting.
garden.
Come onto this little terrace here and take a look what's on top of the house.
Oh, my word.
This house is a greenhouse. One of the things that you're worried about your big house and the big house that we saw yesterday is the running costs.
Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
This house makes you money. Last year, the owners spent £800 on their electricity bills, but they made £1,800 selling back electricity to the grid. So they made almost £1,000. And then if you take out the water bills, now they only get the water in because they have a reed drainage system in the garden, so they don't pay for any water flowing out.
That is truly a big surprise, those numbers. No question.
Let's take a tour of the house.
Right.
Dating back to 1998, the aim of the architect who designed this property was to save energy and, as a consequence, save money too. Inside, the unconventional layout should appeal to Mike's wish for quirky and wraps itself around a generous hallway. Come into the main room.
Oh,
Talk about light.
So you can see now some of the features of the house. From the inside, you can see how thick the walls are.
ah, yes.
Amazing concrete build. So the walls are all concrete. The floor is almost ½ a metre of concrete with insulation. So what happens is that the sun comes from these giant windows, heats up the concrete. And then the heat in the concrete is retained pretty much all through the day and through the night. You've also got triple glazing, because the secret of the house really is that no heat leaves. Clever, huh?
Very clever.
I mean, it's a bit of a shock, and you're right to call it a mystery because compared to the other houses we've seen, this is very, very, very different.
So this is the heart of the home. It's also the heating generator because of these big windows. Obviously, there are other rooms, including the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Come in here. Oh, I'm loving all these wows. That's great.
This is the sort of size kitchen that I love.
Really?
Oh, it's beautiful.
OK, so this is downstairs. It's pretty much a simple layout. You've got an amazing washroom with all the white goods. Let's look upstairs, because that's interesting too. The combination of light and space in this unique home appears to be winning over both our buyers. And the brilliance continues upstairs, where a 4-piece family bathroom serves 4 bedrooms. 2 are spacious double rooms, and a single is being used as a study. That just leaves the one earmarked for Jenny and Mike, which also benefits from both the views and daylight coming in from the huge double-height glazing in the sitting room. This is an interesting room.
Yes.
Wow.
It's the mezzanine above the living space.
It's very, very good for a bedroom. It's got plenty of space.
Have you ever seen a bedroom like this before?
Nope, but I could definitely do something with it. I feel very confident about that.
Well, the alternative is that you use this as the study and don't have it as a bedroom.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. That would be lovely.
Yeah,
And
good
music
idea.
room.
But it's true, this would be a lovely music room.
Yes, it would too.
Echoing around the house.
Yes.
I'll let you explore the other rooms upstairs, but I want to show you the rest of the garden.
All right.
Come with me. That concludes the internal tour of our super efficient mystery house. So we're heading back down to the kitchen diner, past a sunny paved patio, and into the south-facing rear garden. It's got paths.
Oh, my word.
It's been immaculately landscaped and has a small lawn with hidden walkways that wind themselves through a variety of beds and borders. So as you can see, it's a garden of paths. This decking pathway throughout, the raised decking, so you don't get your feet dirty, in the midst of all these bushes and shrubs and trees, which of course are bird paradise.
I can imagine.
Well, it's the sort of garden I've never even thought about that I might have. It's very, very unusual.
So how much do you think this house is on the market for?
I'd go for 440.
And I think about the same, 440.
You're both wrong. This house is on the market for 425.
Wow.
And with the bit of give and take that the market allows, you might even guess it in your budget.
Wow.
So,
Well, that is a real surprise.
Strike me down.
And indeed a mystery.
that's why it's called the Mystery House, Mike.
I suspected as much.
Why don't you two go and look upstairs, because we didn't finish the tour upstairs, and I'll see you at the front.
Okay.
Okay.
Surprisingly closer to budget than expected, on the market for £425,000, the mystery property is a modern one-off detached eco-house with a range of energy-efficient features that make it cost-effective to run. The accommodation features a double-height sitting room, kitchen diner, and 4 bedrooms with an enchanting landscaped garden.
It's most beautifully built house, very sturdy and good to look at. I absolutely adored the kitchen. I think it's just perfect.
I think it's lovely. I think it would be very easy for us to maintain. I think the sort of mezzanine bedroom is really quite quirky.
I think this one has the nicest feel about it, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think the open balcony would be a good choice for a bedroom for us.
When I saw the solar panels and the water heating system, I was really quite amazed. It does have some great economic advantages.
The only thing is it doesn't really have a view. I know the garden is simply beautiful, but it doesn't have views over rolling countryside, which is something I imagine will be part of what we were selecting.
Ooh, did you notice how snugly fitted that door is?
Absolutely.
No drafts.
Ah, and no letterbox.
No, indeed, the letterbox is in the garage for exactly the same reason. No drafts. Good house, huh? Follow me. With its vast areas of low-lying arable land, farming is a major part of rural life in Suffolk. A county speciality is the growing of root vegetables, thanks to the light, sandy soil which is perfect for producing smooth, straight taproots. I'm visiting the Elvedon estate, which has a long history of large-scale root vegetable farming. However, in recent years they've been cultivating a more localised artisan approach with their kitchen garden project that focuses on more unusual heirloom varieties. Farm manager Andrew Francis is going to tell me more. What's the idea behind the kitchen garden?
We have a passion here for local seasonal food. So we looked at how we could bring different colours of vegetables and salads, different shapes of vegetables and salads. Your reputation lasts a day in what we're doing with this fresh produce, because it's literally pick it, wash it, chill it, deliver it to the kitchens, and it's straight on the plate that day or the next day.
So what sort of thing are we growing here? Is this fancy carrots or?
Yeah, we'll have different coloured carrots in here. So we have purple, a slightly purple haze one as well. There's a deep purple,
Purple
different
haze.
shapes. Yeah.
It's like a rock and roll pantheon of
yeah.
carrots. Purple haze, deep purple.
Yeah.
Can we pull? Are they ready to pull?
Yeah, we can go into that section over there and pull some out.
Lead the way. Growing and selling food locally offers a host of advantages. Reducing the financial and environmental costs of transporting it means both farmers and the local economy reap the benefits more directly. Oh, look at the colour.
Yeah, so these are the purple haze carrots. The colour gradually bleeds away as you go down the root.
So that's the speciality of the kitchen garden, that actually we pull it out of the earth, you wash it on site, and then you serve it on site.
Absolutely, yeah.
And who have you got involved in the serving?
We have Peter McBurney, who's a development chef. He's very involved in menu creation and looking at new dishes.
He sounds like a man who's going to give me some food.
He's a very clever man.
Can I go and find him?
Very talented. You can indeed.
Very nice to meet you. Thanks very much.
OK.
Purple may seem an unusual colour for a carrot, but for centuries it was the norm. The orange carrot, as we know it today, only appeared in the 17th century, when Dutch growers cultivated it as a tribute to William of Orange, who led the struggle for Dutch independence. Hey, Peter.
Hi,
Very nice to meet you. Ah, I see, you have some sort of... Andrew was plucking some out of the ground.
Some of Andrew's vegetables, yeah. There's a fantastic array of vegetables, really. Everything from the three-coloured carrots to the different beetroots. I mean, amazing what you can do with them for the colours.
That's beetroot, is it?
Yeah,
God,
it's all beetroot. And,
coloured like a carrot.
You know,
Wow.
it's like a kid in a playground when you've got produce like this.
So basically you've got this lovely setup where you have all these extraordinary sort of heritage vegetables growing in a field next door.
Yeah.
What is it, less than half a mile travelling?
Exactly, so there's no carbon footprint, it's all local, all comes straight to us. I think one of the reasons we're so popular is because people know that a lot of the food is come locally.
And what do you do with it? Because I know that you're famous for making chutneys.
One of the ones that we do is a thing called Elvedon, using our main crop vegetables, which are parsnips, carrots and onions are our main crops.
Elvedon, that's a take on piccalilli, is it?
Exactly.
Have you got some I can taste?
It just happens that I've got a nice little platter. We actually call this the chutney because people taste it and just go,
It's a beautiful colour as well. Yeah, it's great that you're kind of championing this fresh use of food. And you're obviously having fun as well. You look
No,
beaming.
I love it. It's a dream job for me, and as long as we're getting the results, as long as people are happy.
Tempted as I am to stay and sample more of the local produce, it's time to get back to our buyers and find out if any of our properties have tempted them. OK, I don't have to be a mind reader to know that you didn't really like the second house yesterday. So I'm still not sure, in my mind, which of the houses you prefer. The mystery house on the one hand, or that lovely romantic first house?
I think the romantic first house was just something anybody would dream of, and the views were what we really, really liked. It did have a little problem with the height of the ceilings.
Yes, Mike, your poor head. You got bruises.
Yeah, I had a bit of difficulty combing my scalp this morning. The mystery house was probably sensible.
It was.
It was beautiful, and perhaps right in the sense that, you know, we would be doing the kind of things that people should be trying to do, which is live a more green life.
Sensible, however, does come with the sort of like, well, it's sensible. Does your heart really kind of warm to the mystery house?
I thought that it was so well built, but it didn't have the view. That's not quite perfect for us.
OK, so what happens next? I mean, are you thinking of revisiting any of the properties?
I think we should investigate that mystery house more to see how economical it really is. So, yes, we would probably go back and discover a bit more about that area, which we know absolutely nothing about.
So what has this show done for you in terms of the whole process?
It has really opened my eyes to what it is like to live out in the country. And this is a very, very lovely part of the world.
And it's shown what a vast contrast there can be within our own price range. All three were vastly different properties at or around our budget.
So finally, do you think that it's that fact about the different what you get for your budget has given you hope that you actually can get what you want for your budget?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I definitely think so.
Yeah.
Well, I really hope that you do proceed on one of our houses. That would be wonderful, but that you get to Suffolk very soon, because it's been a great pleasure showing you around.
Thank you.
You very much.
I think we set the wheels of moving in motion for Jenny and Mike. I think they're going to visit the mystery house, or maybe the first house, do some cycling, and Suffolk will work its magic, and they will be packing up their belongings and moving here very soon. My money's on the mystery house, but we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, I hope you join us next time for more Escape to the Country. After considering all their options, Mike and Jenny decided not to proceed on any of the houses, and instead have put their house search on hold for the time being. If you'd like to escape to the country in England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, or even further afield to the continent and need our help, please apply online at bbc.co.uk/beonashow.